Alright guys, it's a Thursday and as promised I got the turntables up and running. So I'm going to be going on to the turntables. I'm going to give you some of my tips and tricks that I use over the years. And I'm going to go over some simple scratches that you could use and to make combos off, and then you can just add that to your mix when you're actually doing your parties or your DJing, alright? So get comfortable, kick your feet up, and we are going to have some fun tonight, alright? So let's do this. Alright guys, now normally when I'm warming up, I would normally go on the turntables just to get the feel of it. Just to kind of get your hands flowing, just to loosen up your fingers, get your arms kind of like loose. Then I'll go over some of my advanced stuff, just to kind of refresh my memory. So I would go on and no effects off, turn off the effects, and alright, now basic scratches, for example, the average DJ should be able to do baby scratches, which is this. If you can't do that, then you are just starting out. If not, you should already be able to do that, because anyone can touch the record and move it up and down. Second, you're going to be learning some chops like this. Alright, and to make it sound even better, here's a tip. With these mixers, you can add effects to them now because they're so modern. So here's what you're going to do. You can turn one of the effects on and put some reverb or echo on it. Then that simple chop can now sound like this. Like that. Or a baby scratch can sound like this. Sounds way better. Alright, so turn that off. And now we're going to go into a very basic transformer scratch, which is this. Now the transform part is the part going backwards. I chop that up like maybe 3 or 4 times. So we go, then alright, so alright. So now guys, once you've mastered the transformer, now you can actually take it up a notch and try to do like some scribbles, which is a little bit more faster for a more advanced DJ. The scribble is more like this. It's like doing a baby scratch, but doing it way faster. So it actually sounds more like this. So you're going faster with the record movement, alright? And sometimes you can open and close the fader with it just to give it a different sound. Because sometimes when I do it, I move the fader with it as if I'm trying to chop it in between the movement up and down. So mine sound kind of like this. Yep, so that's how I do it. Alright. So after that, then if you can do all of this, you should be ready for the more advanced stuff, which is like flares and crabs and orbits and all that stuff, and then you're doing combos. So a flare scratch is very difficult, and there are a lot of advanced DJs that still can't do the flare right yet. Alright, now let me break it down for you guys. The fader open, the sound here. Now you start with the fader open, and as you move the record forward, you close and open the fader. And when you move it backwards, you do the same thing. So forward, close, open, backwards, close, open. That's it. And all you have to do is just speed that up, and you are doing a flare. That's how easy it is. So forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, speed it up, forward, backwards, forward, speed it up, speed it up. That's it. That's a flare. Now you wouldn't believe how many DJs can't get that right because they don't know how to keep themselves on rhythm with it, but it's easy. Once again, forward, you go forward, open, close, backwards, open, close, forward, open, close, backwards, open, close, forward, open, close, backwards, open. See that right there? Fader is open, You go forward, so you close and open, close and open. See right there, close and open, close and open, close it open, close it open. So every time you go in, out for one movement and in, out for the backward stroke, all right? So once again, I'm going to do it slow again. Pay attention. Watch this right here. Forward, backwards, open, close. And you can clearly hear it. Then speed it up. And that's it. That is a flare, alright guys? One of the more hardest scratch to learn. As simple as it looks, doing it is completely different. Some people just for some reason cannot get it right. Alright, then after you can do that one, then you can move on to the most famous one of them all, the one called the crabs. Now, the idea behind it is to roll your finger on the fader, all 4 fingers if you can, because some guys got big fingers. The more fingers you can use, the better. Roll them, the thumb goes behind here, and you roll them like this on the actual fader. Now, every time one of them hit the fader, it opens and closes, just kind of like what we did with the flare, creating multiple chops in between the sound. And as you go forward and backwards, instead of hearing 2 or 1 close open, you hear like 4 close open. So now it sounds way more choppier, as if you're chopping it up in smaller pieces. All right, so here's an example. Fader open, and I'm going to set my fingers and I'm going to roll them, and we go up and down. Just keep watching my hands. And you can clearly see right here. Now, you can actually make the fader go further away to put some swing onto it, because when I do mine, I try to add some swing to the actual crab itself. Instead of the basic, I try to add a little bit of swing in it, in between the up and down movement. So I do like this. Guys, now once you've learned those, all you have to do now is just create combos. So what you're going to be doing is you're adding different scratches together to create like a sentence. And as Kubert would say, scratching is like talking. What he does in his mind is to fuse different scratches together as if he's creating a sentence. So all you have to do is combine what you know and create sentences with them. So you might do a crab, then you toss in a transformer. You might do some scribbles, then you might throw in a flare. Just mix it up, and as you do that, you are composing a scratch, just like a beat will be composed on the drum machine. Just like I put my samples in and I added my snares and stuff, I create my melody, added my drums and stuff. It's the same idea. Combine the different scratches and then you create like a scratch sentence, and all you do is just keep doing it as if you were talking with your hands and the vinyl. Alright, so let me show you what a simple combo would be like. Alright, so I got my sound here. Now watch as I mix it up and I just toss in random sounds together and create a combo. Now that's the crab. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the flare and combine them together. Alright, so a flare and a crab would sound like this. Alright, so that's the flare in between the crabs. So it's so fast that you can hear both of them fighting their way in there to be the dominant sound. But that's how you combine them, alright? Here are some of the combos I can actually do here. Alright, now I'm going to do like a crab with a transformer. So I would go... So that's the crabs, and then I add in the transformer, which is the backwards part. That part's the transformer, and then this, the crab. So I go. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you what I would actually do in a modern day and age setup as far as scratching now with all the effects that you have. You have a new mixer that can do so much more. You got effects. Back in the good old days when I started out, we never had this stuff. So now you can add effects to your scratches to make them even sound way better than they would normally sound dry. So what I'm going to do here is put my effects on. I'm going to add multiple effects to it. And let me punch that in. I want 1 and 2 effects on both sides. And listen to how crazy the scratches will sound when you actually add effects like reverb and echo to it, guys. Now check this out. I'm going to do some combo freestyle, and then I'm going to have it run with the effects. And you can see how you can push the envelope to another level way beyond what I did back in the 80s and 90s, alright? Now check this out, guys. So this is where I'm going to end the vlog today, and as usual, peace and salute from West Palm Beach, and I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow for another vlog. Peace.